Hello everybody and welcome back to Jade Empire, where we are currently, just exploring our way around the Lotus Assassin HQ here. I just want to double check here. Yeah. So we can use these here. These are the controls for using the crane to move golems from the press to the walkway. A golem must be in the press for the crane to activate. Okay. So for that to work, we would need to put a golem in the press. Hello, a scroll stand. Did we do this? Hang on. Yeah, we did that one. Excellent. Okay. So let's come up over here then and see how to put a golem in the press. I think... nothing to do here? How do we put a golem in the press then? There were two levers up here. Maybe one of them is how you do it? Maybe you have to... Oh, golem press, right here. Okay, so these are the controls for selecting which type of golem is to be made. It is locked on clay golem. There's an opening in the side that looks like it accepts clay containers of some type. Other than that, it seems quite simple. Let's make a clay golem. Let's see what happens here. So that then opens up and stays open. So then hypothetically, if we were to go up here, we could walk around there, right? Yes, we could. So if we can get the guy that we need to kill to stand here, then what do we need to do to trap him in the press? Because it sounds like that would be the worst possible way for him to die, according to what this guy said. So, hang on, apparently we minimized the game. Oh boy. Please constrain mouse. Yep. What happens if we make another golem? The press is blocked by an existing golem. A new one cannot be made until the previous one is moved with the crane. Okay, so we have to use the crane then. So let's retrieve the golem from the press. The golem is easily lifted into the air. I like how the golem stayed there. Move crane right. Okay, so the press then automatically closes. Gotcha. And we can drop the golem or leave the machine. The golem smashes to the ground. Okay, so that's how that works. Well, we know we need the press open, yeah? So let's go ahead and make another golem. So with the press open, then we just leave here. And then we would need to get somebody to go inspect the golem or something. She, do you have anything extra to say?
What do you want?
The machine looks dangerous. Have accidents claimed any lives? I'm pretty sure we did this.
You nearly saw one as you entered.
Yeah.
The machines are loud and you can see the operator from any reputation.
Okay. You don't have anything extra to say. That's fine. So, we need to kill the Lotus Assassin dude. And we need to find a good way to do it. And I think we found one, but let's just head into here first, and we'll just take a look around. This sturdy door cannot be opened at this time. Okay, so we can't go in there. Can we talk to Master Gong to get access?
Yes, Acolyte.
Okay, yes, he would. However, we'll come back to that. Because the task that he gave us was to go into here and to go to the soul extractor. Oh, hi Zoo. What are you doing here?
You approach the soul extractor. The assassins want you to create a spirit shard, to crush a life to power a golem puppet. They are very efficient in their brutality now. It wasn't always like this. Fear used to be the primary tactic. Destroy the family of one to ensure the loyalty of all. It caused chaos, uprisings, close allies turning on each other. Those inclined to betrayal fear it the most. Imagine if you could corrupt the machine and return the chaos of disloyalty the Emperor dreads.
Can I ruin their plans and get what I need?
No matter your motives, helping the assassins harms you. If you corrupt the Spirit Shard, you can move forward while also crippling their golems.
Okay. How do I do
Basic
that?
control. There used to be a chance to disobey when the order given was too harsh. The victims pointlessly innocent. Now there is only obedience. There is something chaotic enough to disrupt that. In the elevator room to come, descend to the deepest mine, to the oldest graves.
What thing will disrupt them? What do you mean?
Just go. The thieves await you. Remember, the deepest mines. They are closed now for being too troublesome. That is where you will find what you need.
Okay. Well, let's go into the soul extractor room and see what's going on. Apparently we need to go into the deepest mines. That sounds, you know, safe. Oh, what's going on in here?
You must be Master Gong's latest acolyte. I heard there might be a new recruit, but they typically aren't ready for service so quickly. Stripping a will can take time. But Master Gong is known for being generous to those who please him. You must be quite exceptional to be allowed into service so directly.
Or he must be quite desperate. What is this place?
This device is the Soul Extractor. It has a loftier name, but we are here to glorify Emperor Sun through Death's hand, not pay tribute to some distant celestial lord. It is mounted on an elevator that reaches deep into the necropolis. Until recently, we excavated bodies to extract spirits that lingered near their graves. The results were unpredictable. Now we use slaves. Freshly killed spirits make the best golems. The more painful the death, the better. The extractor is not gentle.
Horrible. If the Emperor really is behind this, he's a monster.
Hush, Dawnstar. You don't want to blow our cover here. The machine looks dangerous. Have accidents claimed any lives?
The soul extractor certainly kills whatever is placed within it, but little is left of the victim, so you cannot prove they did not belong there. Only a spirit shard remains. The golem press is far more dangerous, but I have nothing to do with that ungainly device. I prefer the elegance of ripping slaves apart.
Good for you. I want to ask you some questions, because I want to ask everybody some questions.
What kind of questions?
Oh, you know, impertinent ones. Tell me about the Lotus Assassins and our leaders.
Your place in the ranks of the assassins is clear. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Death's Hand.
Death's hand owns my soul, as he does yours and everyone else who has given themselves to him. In obedience and submission, we find our purpose. He is the living will of the Emperor. Through him, we are closer to the heart of the Empire.
Okay. Tell me about Grand Inquisitor Gia, then.
Grand Inquisitor Gia is the embodiment of the will of Death's hand, even as he is the will of the Emperor. She governs us all while he is elsewhere. To defy her is to defy the Empire. Death is her first and last means of education on the matter.
Yeah, but she's probably vulnerable to Storm Dragon, isn't she? Tell me about the fortress.
It is our home, but not for much longer. With the golem forces of the Emperor almost complete, there is little to tie us here. When the army marches, so shall we. I do not imagine we will leave much behind us. The ground here is weak. Such a movement of power will likely shake the walls to their foundation.
Right. Let's return to my other questions.
What kind of questions?
Like I said, impertinent ones. I want to ask about the extractor and spirit shards.
if you must. It is a simple machine to operate. I'm sure you will come to enjoy the subtle joys of it.
Do corpses still have souls to extract?
Spirits that die in trauma can linger near their mortal form. The Empire is soaked in blood. Many restless dead haunt the necropolis. But slaves produce a better result.
Do you store the slaves here?
Only on the prison level. Many of the mines are impassable. The graves were never intended to be stable during excavation. Several have collapsed. Much of the surrounding ground is weak. We do not march too many golems at once. Even that might shake something loose.
How does the extractor function? Because, you know, that wasn't creepy enough.
Slaves are placed in the extractor, and the extraction fluid produces exquisite agony. Focused by this pain, the soul is forced to crystallize into a spirit shard. That shard is implanted in a golem, infusing it with the energy of the deceased soul. Your task is the creation of a new shard for a Jade golem. Do not delay.
Hang on, I haven't told you that yet. Who made the extractor?
Death's hand placed the machine here. It is said the Emperor himself brought pieces of some great celestial furnace back from the heavens. I do not fully understand how it functions, but I am not meant to. I obey, and that is enough.
Interesting. So, they built this from parts harvested from the furnace. Gotcha.
You should get on with your work. Grand Inquisitor Gia is growing impatient for the Jade Golem to be completed. Select a suitable victim and create a spirit shard.
Okay, so... what all do we have here? Can we go through this door? Nope. How about this door? Nope. Okay, elevator controls. There are 3 subsurface levels accessible. Select the floor you wish to visit. So we can go to the main level, prison level, near-surface mine level, or abandoned deep-level mine. That appears to be 4 subsurface levels. Just throwing that out there. Let's leave it alone for the time being, though. I want to go back and tell Master Gong about the plan. So let's go ahead and do that. The plan is to crush the Lotus Assassin guy in the Golem Press. Absolutely.
Yes, Acolyte?
Master Shin would be disgraced if killed by the Golem Press. Wow, Golem Press. There we go.
An interesting idea. It has happened before, and the victim was certainly considered a fool for letting it occur. But it's impossible. You may as well try and drop one of the golems on him. He would never be so distracted as to enter the press. We are Lotus Assassins, after all.
He could meet his end elsewhere. Something could be arranged.
A possibility. But Shin does not leave the inner chambers often, only to inspect the new slave shipments arriving in the Hall of Induction. You would have to close a great many eyes to get away with an assassination in the hall and moving the body to the press, but it would certainly send a message. The hall cleared of all witnesses, the press operator distracted, and the slave shipment stopped outside in the necropolis before it arrives. A daunting list of tasks. Do it quietly, but use force where you must. Succeed, and I will introduce you to Grand Inquisitor Gia in the inner chambers. A rare honor for an acolyte.
Okay.
Remember your tasks, acolyte.
Yeah. Okay, so, in that case, we do know what we need to do, and I think... I really think step 1 is... well, actually, we know our list of tasks. I want to check with the Acolyte Trainer Guang over here.
I marvel at your ability.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, she doesn't have anything new. Okay, I think we need to create the Jade Shard before we can move on. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I'm going to explore all of the levels. I want to make sure we have everything sorted out. But we are going to use Zoo's suggestion. So, first things first. Let's go to the prison level. Okay, and I'm going to make a quick save here before we go any further. There we go. And here on the hello.
Who are you? Some new acolyte? I've seen a lot of your kind. I watch over the slaves you deliver to the extractor. The inevitability of their deaths is amusing. Haven't even earned your markings yet, I see. Master Gong must be getting weak to allow you such freedom already.
I want to ask you some questions, then.
Like what?
Where do these slaves come from?
They come from across the Empire. Some are brought from the south, some from the poor quarters of the city. Others are those who have merely spoken ill of us.
A cruel collection. They do not deserve this.
Again, Dawnstar, don't blow our
Their
cover.
lives before don't matter. Only their deaths concern us.
Tell me about Death's Hand.
Death's Hand is our lord and master. He holds our souls in bondage and grants us power through it. We obey him unquestioningly. He is the will of the Emperor.
Okay. I already knew that. What about Gia?
Inquisitor Gia is second only to Death's Hand himself. She is in charge of our work here, and she oversees our operations in the Imperial City. You will meet her in time, and when you do, pray you do not anger her.
I mean, again, she's probably vulnerable to Storm Dragon. So, I guess I can't allow these slaves to remain here.
You tread dangerous ground, Acolyte. Unless you plan to speed their processing in the extractor, you risk being punished for your impudence.
Oh, I'm really good at impudence. Release them.
You will not keep them this way.
You demand it? You are clearly not here as an Acolyte. If you want to die for these scrawny dogs, so be it.
Legendary Storm Dragon!
Nope. You don't get to charge at me. Oh boy. Okay. Lotus Assassins are so easy. So how's you guys' day going? Okay.
You have given us a chance. Please let us out. You have...
Yeah. I'll let you
We are
out.
free, if only for a little while. There are sure to be other guards. Thank you for what you have done, but I'm not sure where to go now.
The mine. The smaller one. Remember? Before they stopped digging out the graves, there was light from the surface coming in. I heard someone got away once. I don't know if they made it out of the necropolis, but it is a chance.
I'll remove the guard when I'm done with the extractor.
Thank you. I don't think we would have a chance without you.
Okay. Can we go in here? No, is the answer. Okay, well, we're not done with the
What
extract.
do you want?
I did not talk to you. Goodbye.
You should get on with your work.
Yeah, I'm working on it. You talked to me, remember? Okay. Let's go to the near surface level mine then. Excellent. What do we got here? So this is the smaller mine. Hello, Bones. Charm gem. That's unfortunate. Hey, a jar. Iron skin gem. Small cracks in the mine allow a few beams of light from outside. An emaciated slave might be able to reach the surface, but no one else would fit. Okay, so this is definitely where they're going to be going. Let's pop open this jar quick. Another iron skin gem. Okay. Well, in that case, there's not much else to do here, it would appear. So, let's go ahead and hop on down to the abandoned deep level mine.
If you're dead set on losing your life down in those tombs, I won't stop you. I won't save you either.
That's fine. I don't care. Wow, this is quite deep. Much deeper than the other levels. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. So far, a whole lot of nothing.
The deep tombs hold malevolent spirits from a time when the Empire nearly fell. Chaotic and powerful, they hunger for revenge. I'm sorry, but I must be sure of what you are.
That's fine, Zoo. Oh, wow. Why is my controller suddenly vibrating? My controller was just sitting on my desk. I'm sure you could have heard that. Okay, Zhengzai feels you, feels the pain again. So close to perfect chaos, and you ended it all. Zhengzai knows you, knows your meddling scent. Zhengzai will destroy you, destroy it all.
Legendary strike. Storm Dragon.
Oh yeah, he's immune to Storm Dragon. Of course he is. And now the controller is trying to take everything over. Okay. Well, I'll have to unplug it after this, I guess, because it just suddenly decided that I'm using a controller. I am definitely not. Okay, Dawnstar. Let me use your chi. There you go. This guy needs to stop. Like, seriously, this guy needs to stop. Get out of here. He has a lot of hit points, there's no doubt about that. But he's nowhere near as bad as that one guy. The guy who was using Spirit Thief and then just healing himself. Oh, that was annoying. Okay.
The assassins use slaves for their golems now, in part because of tombs like this. That was a remnant of the old empire, the spirit of an ancient invading horse lord. Zhengzai, the tree that defies the fire, was one of many that threatened to level the imperial city. The spirit monks, your people, stopped them, or so they claimed. I gambled that the vengeful spirits of these marauders would sense if you truly are a spirit monk. So many people are not what they seem to be. I had to be certain.
I trust I no longer need to prove myself to you.
I had to be certain. I won't trouble you much longer. Now that you have disrupted Zhengzai's spirit, you can take his body from his grave and use it in the extractor. Even in life, his kind were devoid of restraint. His spirit is pure chaos. A shard made using his ancient corpse will cripple the Jade Golem and those it commands. When you finish your master's other task, present the shard to earn passage to the inner chambers. Inside is the information you need to proceed to the palace. I, however, will not be leaving.
What do you mean you won't be leaving? You're staying? You're killing yourself? Going out in a blaze of glory? There are so many options.
I will make that plain soon enough. Appease your master. When you are ready to enter the inner chambers, I will tell you why your success is so important. This fortress holds many secrets. Some are valuable, some are dangerous, and some are hidden because the dark is where they belong.
Okay. So where's this guy's body? Presumably in the ancient coffin. Inside this coffin is the body of Zhengzai, the tree that defies the fire. Even now you can feel hatred coming from the warlord's spirit. Well, let's take the body. We're going deeper?
What have you done? The machine is going crazy. You've corrupted it.
What? No, okay, that's a fair
can't let
cop.
this continue. This area is my responsibility. I don't care who you are.
Legendary strike. Storm Dragon.
Yeah, about that. This isn't gonna go well for you. Okay, let's just do this.
Legendary strike. Legendary strike.
Oh my, she has like no hit points. Okay. Easy peasy. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so we need to head back to the prison level. For sure. So let's do that. And we've also got the Soul Extractor control here. I'm not exactly sure what it's doing. The machine is inactive. You corrupted it with Zheng Sai's corpse and obtained the Spirit Shard. Okay, so we got the Spirit Shard. So now we need to tell the prisoners that the way is clear for them to get out through the second level mine. Okay.
Thank you again for your help. We await your signal that it is safe to make our way to the mine. It is our only hope.
It's safe. Go ahead and go.
Thank you. I did not expect to find a kind soul in this place.
And I didn't expect to find a guy whose neck doesn't match his torso, but here we are. Oh boy. Okay, well, it is that time. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we are going to be trying to figure out how to kill the Lotus Assassin jerk. See you all then.